Hey guys, Jamiy here. Today on Roblox we're playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, today for the first battle we're battling ya boy, Sky, which he has a, I don't remember if this gets Rapid Spin. I want to say it does, but I'm not 100% sure, and I've had some cereals, so... It's nice. But today also we are showing off Granbull. It is one of the few, no, not a few it's one of the few Pokemon that have been brought out now with Mega Manetrix. Also, when you see Mega Manetrix, there's a really good chance that they're also going to be using a Granbull. The EV spread that we have is in HP and physical defense, with just the rest of it on attack. I think I want to lead off with Weavile for this battle though. Then again, I guess that's for every battle right now with the Weavile. Okay, he's got a Mega Charizard X, I would want to say. Starting off with the Primarina, that was probably predictable for me to start off with the Weavile, to be honest, so yeah, about that. Okay then, probably a Moonblast, so I'd assume the Metagross would be the best shout then. I'll say the Tentacruel, but the entire thing about Granbull is that it ran the exact same as a Arcanine. Arcanine right now, you could either run it as a fully attack or a fully speed invested and a fully speed invested one. But usually the ones that are used right now, for the majority of them, is HP, physical defense, give it a healing move, Will-O-Wisp, Flare Blitz, and then extreme speed. That's like the main set that Arcanine runs, with the Intimidate ability, which Granbull has the exact same ability, Intimidate, and right now you usually run it as HP, physical defense, so obviously you're good physical wall because you decrease in physical attack when you are swapped in, so obviously it's really good for a physical tank. The most that I'm running on mine is Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, Play Rough, and Earthquake. The reason why I'm running low set, obviously Play Rough is this, I believe it's hardest hitting a move in its move pool. Plus it has the chance to lower physical attack even more, which is beautiful. Heal Bell is also just one of those moves that you need. Previously I had it on my Chancer. Went for Moonblast, that was kind of obvious to be honest. Surprised it didn't predict me swapping to something else, but this probably has a Psychic, so I gotta swap back out. Which I didn't really realize until now, so I'm going to swap back out until Metagross. My special attack I think got decreased, so I'm going to have to swap out for that. But like I said, Heal Bell is just like get rid of any status ailments on the rest of my team. My Metagross is burnt, for example. My Tentacruel is burnt, for example. My Pokemon got sleep spams, or spore spams. So they're asleep, they're poisoned, they're frozen. I can swap into a Granbull, and when it's like a physical attacker, or hope for the best that I can tank a hit, I can get that Heal Bell off, and make sure it's like my Pokemon are really good to go then. Heliolisk, you're gonna go for a Volt Switch, aren't you? Don't really want to stand against this, to be honest. I guess to go into the Executor. Might have Hidden Power Eyes, but I'm predicting a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt. I don't think it's gonna stand against Milo, so probably a Volt Switch, I mean. Thunder Wave. Do I risk going for the to say that it hasn't got a Hidden Power Ice? I'm gonna go for actually, do I go for the Trick Room or not? I guess I'll go for the Trick Room. Hidden Power Ice. No, it's just gonna Volt Switch out of there. Damn, wasn't expecting that, but I'll take that. I'm pretty sure that means I'm like always gonna go first now with the Prowlers on top of it. Gonna get rid of it, so again, that's really good to think about that. So honestly, got that. Thunder Wave is to try and make a prediction, or just for example, right now in the meta, Mega Metagross, not Mega Metagross, Mega Beedrill is really common. So obviously, you have Levitate, don't you? Okay, I gotta swap out again then. Into what though is the question. Probably has a Psychic type move, to be honest. I guess the Tentacruel. But Thunder Wave just likes to try and triple a Pokemon's speed stat, and if they don't have a Heal Bell or you're already taking it down, there's nothing they can do about it, they're just going to support with it. And I believe it's like 50% or 75% decrease on speed. I think it used to be 75%, I think it got changed to 50% in the Sun and Moon update. Okay then, let's go for a knockoff on the Decidueye. That should be fine. I have got the, oh wait, no, Tentacruel is kind of quick, so he will probably outspeed me. So I guess that's fine. If he swaps out, that's fine as well. Other than that, we have Earthquake, which I mentioned. Right now, the only moves that resist Fairy, I believe, off top of my head, is Fire, Poison, and Steel. And with Weakness Policy, that's great. That's really, really good then for that. I guess he predicted something and I didn't have it. I don't know what he predicted, but that means that you have another move that you can just hit things neutrally with. Fire is just super effective. Actually, no, it's not even neutral. That just means that if Playrough can't hit anything, you can just use Earthquake. And what's also really good about that is that Earthquake, Fairy type is only weak to Poison and Steel type. Earthquake is super effective against both of those types. So also, Earthquake is its like second best move. You could run another move if you really wanted to, and also, I've seen a lot of people running the another Thunder Wave Pokemon. Damn, this guy's got a lot of Thunder Waves. I don't really know why, because that's gonna help my that's gonna help me, isn't it? I think I go first this time, right? Because I think the Trick Room's still up. Here it is. Okay, let's go for a Scald. But people sometimes run Toxic instead of the Thunder Wave. It depends on what you want. I've used a lot of Stallers, obviously. I kind of get in a little bored of using Stallers over and over again, so I kind of decided, sure, I'll swap out for a Thunder Wave, although I don't think I have any Toxic Pokemon in my party now, unfortunately. Okay, and we could let the Tentacle go down now, but probably not the best idea, but oh well. I guess it's okay. We don't exactly need it that badly. Scald again, I guess, just to see if he misses. Oh, going for a Crunch. So yeah, I mean, it depends really what he wants. I'd suggest the Thunder Wave low is really, really good. We could go into low and Executor again, to be honest. What did he go into what previously? Actually, maybe not. I guess this would work against a Tyranitar. Get the Intimidate off, lower his physical attack even lower. Then we can go for a Thunder Wave of our own if we really wanted to, but he might swap out to something that's annoying. I guess I'll play rough it. I could have gone for a Heal Bell. Oh, actually stays in. I was actually expecting him to swap out into his Steel type Pokemon. Just get that play rough off on it. So like I mentioned, this is probably the best moveset for a Granbull. Instead of the Earthquake, you could run a Protect, I guess. So like for the Toxic Stalling version of it, but I think this is probably the best moveset. There's not too many Pokemon that you can one-hit KO, obviously, because of its it's got okay physical attack, I guess, like 120. I guess that's good, but yeah. But if it's not a physical Pokemon that you're up against and it's a special attacker, I really wouldn't suggest staying in. Granbull can't really tank any special hits if they aren't resisted. So I definitely suggest swapping out, to be honest. What's he gonna do on Bronzong? Toxic. I have Heal Bell. We all also just. Oh, he missed. Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna just swap onto the Metagross, or should I swap onto something else? I guess the Metagross works. I could have got rid of my Paralyze actually on my Alolan Executor, but I don't think it really matters too much. But yeah, that's how I would suggest using Granbull. It's kind of good against a lot of Pokemon, but also watch out for Poison type Pokemon, Mega Beedrill, Roserade is used quite a lot now for some reason. Don't really know why, but well. Oh wait, does this get Flamethrower? I'm just gonna Earthquake it. Also, no, actually no, I should outspeed it because of my Mega Speed now compared to his. I should outspeed it. We have Mega Venusaur, it's a really bad one. Against a Tentacruel, which I'm using right now, not a lot of people are running it. It's not that great, to be honest. I wouldn't really recommend running it myself. I'm running it just because it's a different Pokemon I want to try, but I wouldn't really recommend anyone else using it. But it's there, Acid Sprain, just a problem. So make sure to watch out for that. But it's a pretty good Pokemon, also for a physical tank, the Intimidate. Although, to be honest, it technically is just a oh, I got fully paralyzed. Wow, that luck is insane. And he got a critical hit. That luck in one turn is insane. Wow, man. Damn. But other than that, it's pretty much just a worse version of an Arcanine with a different type. That pretty much is all it is. Charizard X or Y? Charizard X or Y? I need the heal bell off or not? I'm gonna guess the X. The X makes more sense in his team rather than the Y, because you've got a Charizard which is Sandstorm Setter, the Charizard Y which is a special. Oh no, yeah, it is the X, I was right. Or the Sunny Day Setter. I'd assume the X, to be honest. So let's see where it does now then, because also I have the... Actually, Earthquake is a better shout against this, or I could just paralyze it, which would also be a good idea, but I might swap out. Earthquake shouldn't really hit me at all, so I mean, it's good, but it's the only good thing about it compared to an Arcanine is its type. It's not as tanky as an Arcanine, it can't do as much damage, it's not faster than it. So, here's the thing, Arcanine has a better HP stat, I believe. Let me actually quickly look again. I believe it has a better or very, very similar HP stat. Arcanine has better defensive, Arcanine has better special attack, Arcanine has better special defense, Arcanine has better speed. I think the only thing that Granbull has better than an Arcanine is its physical attack, which isn't really needed, obviously, because you're meant to be a tank. So, a little unfortunate, so kind of oh well. I think I'm going to go for a heal bell. I'm going to force him to swap out, get my free heal bell off. That should be good. Into the Heliolisk, that's fine, get that heal bell off. Like I mentioned, it is a special attacker. I was going to go for the Earthquake, I'm surprised I actually didn't. I guess I'll go into the Executor again. What's he going to do, is the question. Volt switch out of there? Into what? What are we going to go into? Because I have Dragon Hammer, which I don't think I can tank a hit, so I probably should swap out. But nah. Yeah, I probably should though, but I don't really care too much, to be honest. Let's go for that, I guess Dragon Hammer is the best option, right? He's gonna outspeed us. Does he predict a swap? Does he predict me swapping out and going for a Dragon Dance? Let's hope so, I guess. Okay, Dragon Claw, no he doesn't. Can I tank it? Nope. So yeah, Executor is not that great, to be honest. I don't really know why it's in my team. I just wanted another Grass-type Pokemon, and I didn't really want to use the Superior over and over again, so... yeah, I'm trying to think about this one, actually. I guess the Granbull again. This time I'm going to play Rough Bits, but because I mean we don't really need to do anything else. Oh, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I guess I'll go for the Earthquake for the most damage, just in case he doesn't swap out. Because I don't think I've shown him my Earthquake yet. Or have I? I actually might have. He's going to swap out into the Heliolisk. Heliolisk is going to go down. Not sure why he's swapping out the Heliolisk. I guess he doesn't really need it anymore, but still. Looks like I actually might lose this battle. I don't know if it's a rank battle or not, but oh well. Oh well, indeed. Is the music playing? It is. Okay, it is. Okay, Pre-Marine is going to come out. Oh, we don't know why. Should I just play Rough It? I mean, they're both going to do like the same damage. I do have the Weavile as well, though. Actually, the Audino should be okay against this, I think, but... oh no, he has a Charizard. I need to keep that for the Charizard, don't I? Yeah, making the Granbull for Charizard is probably the best idea. Probably going to go for a Scald or a Hydro Pump? Scald, okay. So, got that right. He probably went for the Burn chance. I lived it. I think I'm going to go for a Wish the first turn. Scald again. Don't burn, please. Oh, he actually did burn. No! Okay, there's a Wish, so he's going to probably predict the Toxic. Actually, it's also a good idea. Not doing that, I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. He's either going to predict me swapping out and swap out itself, or use something that won't deal damage. Or if he takes me down, I go into my Metagross will get HPA, predicted to swap out into the Decidueye. That is fine. Didn't exactly do a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Kalen, Decidueye usually is a physical attacker, I believe. So I think I should just swap out into the Granbull again. I mean, we probably should go for like a vanilla Wish first before we swap out. So I could go for a Sword Dance though. Let me go for a Wish, see what he does. Brave Birds doesn't really do too much. I probably could set up against this thing, to be honest, and I also want to, but I have Regenerator, which is really good about Audino now. Oh, I say now, but I mean it's been in the game since Audino's first release, I believe, but he's taking a little bit of recall damage from his own Brave Bird. I'm going to swap out into my Granbull now, so I can lower his attack if no matter how much HP I get damage on, I'm just gonna heal it up. That's like a good idea, especially with Audino, because obviously the regenerator lets it heal up itself by just swapping out. Okay then, I guess I can just Thunder Wave everything now, to be honest. U-turn, go into your Charizard X. I don't think you will, but if you do, it's gonna be good. Although he's probably gonna go into his Levitating Steel Psychic type Pokemon, which I completely forgot the name of right now. And I actually don't have anything to take it down, unfortunately. Into that Steel thing again. Into the Primarina, ooh. Well, there's a Thunder Wave, I'll take it, sure. Kinda wish I went for a Heal Bell, but oh well. He's gonna go for the Scald again, to be honest. I need the Weavile for the Psychic type Pokemon, so I gotta save that, unfortunately. Into the Audino again, he's gonna go for the Scald. Hopefully I can just tank 2 of them. That's like the only thing. Let's count the damage. He got a critical hit. My gosh, are you kidding me? He would get a critical hit. No! Do I protect? I'm just gonna go for the Wish. Oh wait, I outspeed it. Nice! That's actually good. He would freaking paralyze the turn. I don't need him to. Okay, that's fine. Is that the very end turn, right? Let me try this. Just protect for the HP on my Audino. Scald, I'm not gonna get touched. I get all my HP back. I think I'm gonna go for another Wish now. I could just Calm Mind, but I don't really want to. I don't feel safe doing it against a Primarina that can hit. But Primarina can hit hard, okay? Primarina can hit very, very hard. There's another Wish. He's got paralyzed, so I guess I will start Calm Minding against it. I might as well, right? I mean, the burn and the leftovers damage is just cancelling each other out right now. Let's go for another Calm Mind. I outspeed him, so that's great. He's going to do less damage now. So yeah, that Thunder Wave, like I mentioned from the Granbull, definitely mattered right there. There's my low Wish. I don't need any more Wishes off now. I don't really need I got a good... I'm a HP defensive Pokemon, so the Charizard X can't really do too much to me, to be honest. But I'm going to Calm Mind again, obviously. Hopefully this goes well, because it actually might not. From a Decidueye using Brave Bird, I don't know how good I can tank that though. That's like the main problem I'm gonna have. But this is gonna be a long battle because it's like a stall battle, but yeah, this is what Granbull is usually used for. It's usually paired up with like an old Pokemon like Mega Manectric. The reason why I keep bringing that up is because obviously Mega Manectric has the Intimidate ability, same as the Granbull, but Granbull's like a physical tank, whereas Manectric is a very fast Pokemon, 135 base speed and I believe 135 base special attack. Earthquake? That should be fine, right? Here it is. I didn't even need to wish, but oh well. Guess I'll just cast Calm Mind, but then Granbull can just swap into it if it's a physical attack, like an Earthquake for example, but since Manectric is only weak to ground, it can tank it with the Intimidate, even lowering it even more. So having 2 Intimidate is really, really helpful. But obviously, most Intimidators are usually physical tanks, which is why the Manectric is a really good idea, because it's usually it is a special attacker. I guess you could run a physical set on the Manectric, Mega Manectric, but I don't think it's that great, to be honest. I wouldn't really recommend it. Okay, what do we even do now? Do we go for more Calm Minds, or do we go for another Wish to make sure that I don't get KO'd? I don't think a Decidueye can do a lot of damage, to be honest. I should be fine. Brave Birds. Yeah, I can tank that really, really well. Can just keep going for Calm Minds. Do I even protect at this point? 158, right? 158. Okay, so Burn and the leftovers does cancel each other out. I'm gonna go for another Wish. I might as well get +6 and I should be able to win at all. Oh, is Lando in the server as well? Hey, Lando and Bree. They're gonna probably go into the 2v2. So that's cool. So yeah, I think they might should join my server because obviously I'm friends list with both of them. It's not difficult to plug in the server, which is why Captain Rush is here, which I actually just realised. So yeah. I can tank another hit. Let's go for another one. Roosts. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna Calm Mind spam. I saw trash talk Lando while we're here. Okay, let's get one more Calm Mind off and then we'll be maxed. Okay then, there we go. He's gonna wish for the Decidueye finally back into the Charizard X. Is that really a good idea, Lo? Is that really a good idea? Okay, I'm gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna be a neutral hit. It should hit hard since I'll say hard, but not that hard, but it's gonna hit pretty good since I have +6 off already. Earthquake actually doesn't do a lot because of my HP physical defense set. It looks like it's gonna be a 2-hit K from the Audino now onto the Charizard. So yeah, I mean, also if you still don't know how to run Granbull, it's mainly like a Pokemon that you can it's meant to help support you for physical Pokemon. So obviously, if you got a physical Pokemon on the field, as long as it's just not poison or steel type, you should be good just to swap it out into it. So it's really good in that sense, to be honest. Flare Blitz for the damage. He almost killed me actually. I kind of wish I went for a Wish there or a Protect. Either one would have worked there. That's fine. Okay, can I live a hit? Because at like 37 hit points, that's really slim. I'm gonna live. Like stupid slim. I'm gonna live. Okay, Decidueye. Wish. Hopefully it works. I doubt it, but sure. Probably not gonna work. Oh no, I have Regenerator. I could have swapped out and kept it alive. I actually might lose because of that one play right there. It's a shame they can't cancel your misplays, especially if you misclick, and you're screwed if you misclick by accident. Unless it's a super effective move still and it kind of works. Okay, Lando said anything? Nope, he just kind of... Oh, here he is. Brave Bird, I guess. I should have definitely swapped out. Oh yeah, we have the Weavile still. I've completely forgot about the Weavile. Completely forgot about this. Not at all, right? Kalen, let's go for an Ice Shard. He's most likely going to swap out or go for a Sucker Punch. Actually, no, he's probably going to attack me the first turn, then Sucker Punch the second turn, predicting me to Sword Dance. I ain't going to do it. Just going to take him down completely. Make sure that he doesn't just ruin my Focus Sash. Next Pokemon up is probably going to be the Primarina. I was right. He is paralyzed, and he's probably going to go for a Scald. I would not have anything to swap into it though, unfortunately, which is always great. I guess an Icicle Crush and hope for the flinch or the paralyze to happen on anyone right now. Moonblast or Rip. Can Metagross tank a hit from this thing, Glow? Well, that's going to take me down to one shot. I guess it'll probably predict me swapping out, so I don't really feel comfortable doing that, so yeah, I'm not going to do that either. Let me go for the Icicle Crush again. Oh, he has Aqua Jet. Oh, I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I had like 50% HP. I would have lived with Moonblast. Why did I not predict that? I don't know why I didn't, but oh well. Meteor Mash hopefully just doesn't miss. Please hit. Nice. Oh, it actually does one hit KO. I wasn't expecting that. I'll take it. Okay, next Pokemon up is going to be the Bronzong. I think he has Toxic on this low. I'm going to just try and intimidate it a couple of times because he's just going to keep Earthquaking my Metagross, so swap out into the Granbull, he's going to go for the Toxic, back to my Metagross, back into the Granbull, back into the Metagross, back into my Granbull, make him down to like -6, and then he won't be able to deal any damage. That should be good. Hey, there's a Paralyze, that is perfect right there. Back into the Metagross. I might as well do this, to be honest. I don't think I can win against it if I don't do this, unfortunately. So, it's gonna be tactic, but yeah. Twisted the dimensions again. That's fine. I'm pretty sure he is a physical attacker, so this should be okay. Okay, do this again. There's the second one. So this is really good if you have like 2 Intimidators, obviously. He's got Paralyzed twice in a row now. That is good for me. What do I do now, though? Do I just go for Play Rough and hope for the best? Sure. Earthquake, he predicted the swap power, that's why I didn't go for the Toxic. Play Rough does an okay amount, I guess, but not really. Oh, I just realized he has a Trick Room as well. And for some reason I didn't really think about that. There's a Toxic, there we go. Okay, Play Rough again. Can I get the attack drop as well? Because I forgot that I can actually do that. I have the leftovers, I don't need to get rid of Heal Bell to Heal Bell right now. I do only have 4 of them, so I don't want to waste them all. He might go for the Earthquake spam now because he has Trick Room, Earthquake, Toxic. Probably a Rest, to be honest, or a Steel type move potentially. I was expecting a Gyro Ball, but apparently not. Give the attack a drop. No attack drop, really? Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, dimensions are back to normal. Let's go for that. Actually, it's probably going to set him back up, so I probably could swap out again. Nah, let's go for the attack. You go for the more damage. Give him that attack drop. Nope. Rest? It does have a rest. That is okay, I guess. I mean, like we did mention, is it a Lumberry low? Or is it a leftovers? It looks like it's not a Lumberry. Okay, then let me go for this again. Into my Metagross, back into my Granbull. Also, then I'll heal bell because the Toxic gets resets. Or is going to get reset. So this is a long battle, but oh well, that video is going to take a while to render out anyway. Back into the Granbull. I'm going to get rid of the Toxic this turn because it also is being asleep. But this is the second turn now. He's got one more turn of being asleep, so I might as well do it now. Because on -3 attacks, we can't deal any damage at all. I don't really need to lower him down any more. Good job he doesn't have a Gyro Ball, to be honest, because if he did have a Gyro Ball, that would hit freaking hard. Go for the Heal Bell. Get rid of that. So he has Earthquake, Rest, Trick Room, and Toxic. Woke up, he's going to use Trick Room. That's fine. He's going to go for a Toxic again, most likely, so might as well try and waste the PP. So back into the Metagross. He might predict me double back in again. He's going to oh, he predicted a swap out. Not going to do any damage though, and luckily for me. Although I can't exactly risk it, but... Let me go for a Meteor Mash, see what if he Toxics. Earthquake, I can tank another couple of lows. One more. Okay, Meteor Mash, give me that attack increase. It missed, great. Okay, back into the Granbull. Granbull is going to have to be the Pokemon that wins me this, unfortunately. Good if I can like heal, but I don't really have the heal bells for his Toxics. Yeah, that doesn't do anything to me at all. So can I get the attacking decreases, please? Actually, I probably should Thunder Wave it again to like make sure he has a chance of getting completely stunned. So there's no Toxic, which is fine. I can take a couple of lows. There's a Thunder Wave again. Now the thing is, I might run out of Play Rough PP, which is a problem. Which is a huge problem. Dimension switches back to normal. He's probably going to set those up again, so I'm going to go for the Play Rough. Give me a critical hit, please. No. Attack drop? No, neither of them. I guess he predicted the swap out again. Nah, I don't really need to do that yet. I want to get rid of the Poison Low soon. Play Rough again. I'll give him that physical attack drop, or a critical hit. I'll take either of them right now. Earthquake, he's going for the critical hit, it looks like. Toxic's going to take me down to that. Once he runs out of the Earthquake slow, then that's GG, because he can't even touch me at that point. Heal Bell, get rid of my poison. I might as well make him use another Toxic, which is fine. He got fully paralyzed. I could swap out, but if he does Toxic again, I do have 2 more Heal Bells, which is fine. Play Rough again. Come on, give me that crit. No. Earthquake again. Yeah, predicting me swapping out every turn, or he's hoping that I do it, I guess. I'm out of Play Rough in a second if you can't tell already. Please! Oh, that did not do a lot. Rest. Hey, there's the paralyzed right there. He's going to want to rest this turn, most likely. So I really want to swap out and try and get that an attack increase. Wait, is he not Toxicking because he... I'm going to risk this. It's probably a bad idea because I don't have Hammer Arm right now. He got paralyzed again. My gosh. Okay, come on, let me get the KO. Meteor Mash. Hey, we got the KO. Give him the GG there, right there. But that's it for the first battle. 30 minutes long for a freaking battle. Damn, that feels like a whole video. That wasn't even a ranked battle. So, yeah, but honestly, against a Mega Metagross, I wouldn't suggest sending this thing out to all. Metagross does a ton of damage, even though it does get the attack decrease. But also, at the end of the video, I will have a little, few Pokemon that I'll show off a little bit. I don't really know too many of them as of right now, but I'm going to do a little bit of research before editing this video. But this is the set that I'm running right now. I believe the best set to run is 248 EVs in HP and then 8 in the physical attack. Defense will stay the same. So I make the number odds. Because usually you want to try and go for the odd number. I just completely forgot about it and fully EV trained to 252. So I'll definitely suggest trying to get an odd number. So also it'll be 169 to level 43, whatever is it, level 50. But anyway, that's it for the first battle. I'll be back in a second for the second. Okay, then for the second battle we have Cool Cool Magic Simeon or Simon 1, 2, 3, 4 using a Charizard, a shiny Charizard actually, Scizor, Greninja, Togekiss, Raikou, and a Tentacruel. I'm not sure if that's my Tentacruel or not, to be honest, but it might be. I'm not 100% sure, but let's start things off with the... Actually, this might be a good start. Try and get the Trick Room off, because he has really fast Pokemon for my team, to be honest, so... I guess I'll lead off with this. If it's the Charizard lead off, I gotta swap out instantly, unfortunately. Sent out the Tentacruel. Is that good for me or not? I have Earthquake, I forgot. I have the Earthquake. He might swap out low into his Charizard, which would be a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Do I even Trick Room on? I don't think I really do. Unless he swaps out. He's gonna Toxic Spikes. That's fine. I'm not sure if it is one of mine or not, because mine didn't have that, but that's just a level up move, to be honest. Kalen, let me think about this then now. Earthquake again, he might swap out into the Charizard. Never mind, just gonna go for the knockoff. But you can knock off Gracium Z's? Didn't know that. Or can you? I guess we'll see in a second. Can I still use my Z move, or is it gonna break the game? Sent out the Greninja. Yeah, you can't use the Z. I didn't even know you could knock off loads. I thought it was like Mega Stones, you couldn't knock them off. I guess not. Ripperoni. Pepperoni. Against a Greninja, it's kind of difficult to really justify sending out the Granbull. I guess Tentacruel's a better idea, to be honest, but if it's a physical Greninja, all up for it. Whilst my special defense is really, really low, so it's a bad idea. Got rid of his Toxic Spike Sword by just sending out the Tentacruel, so it was a really good shout to go for this. It's a Protein Greninja, so the Dark type wouldn't have really mattered against my Granbull, so it's a good shout for me to just do that then. Acid Spray, I'm predicting the swap out. He's going to swap out into the Scizor. Raikou. Okay, good. Completely forgot he had this, to be honest. I was predicting the Scizor, predicting me to Acid Spray. Gonna get that decrease though. I'm going to swap out, obviously, into the Raikou. I mean, the Alolan Executor, obviously because of the Earthquake. But I don't think I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I'm probably going to go for something else. He's going to Thunderbolt. That's fine. That doesn't really do too much since I resist a Grass by 4 times, obviously. Okay, let's go for a Dragon Hammer, I guess. He's going to stay in. I'm predicting a swap out into the Charizard, but he's not doing it. Volt Switch, okay, I did it now, I guess, for a little bit of damage. Raikou actually might not be too bad. I mean, it's a Sabertooth Tiger. It looks really, really cool. It reminds me of the Ice Age, to be honest. The oh no, I forgot. How did I forget his name? Is it Man is the mammoth? Sid is no. Is it Sid the sloth? What is the Sabertooth's name, Lou? My, did that Dragon Claw do a lot much damage from all that? Wow, my gosh, I did a lot of damage. I don't remember what the Sabertooth Tigers was called again. That kind of obsessed me, to be honest, because that's a really good like animation movie, especially the freaking squirrel. My gosh, that squirrel! I need to do a full ice team theme team for a Slothlo. Is there even any sloth Pokemon? I guess Slake. I can't pick Slaking. Actually, Slaking's ability really goes well with Sid, to be honest. So I guess I would probably go for the Slaking, but I don't know if Slaking's a sloth or not. I know the first evolution definitely is. The second and third, I actually don't know, unfortunately. Let's go for a knockoff now then. He's going to withdraw the Greninja into the Raikou again. Let me just make sure to get all of his Life Orb off, so he's not doing too much damage. There we go, knocked off of that. He's going to predict me going back out into my Alolan Executor, so he might swap up things, but I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, he's not really getting a lot of damage, but it is free damage that I don't want him to have. Thunderbolt, he's doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing right now. Let's go for a Trick Room. I really only need the Executor on the field, to be honest. Is he going to go back into the Greninja? Because that's going to get destroyed. I don't think he will, but he might, which is going to be funny. Into the Charizard. Hey, it's your boy. Hey, there we go. Let's go for that Dragon Hammer. Be a Charizard X. Please be the Charizard X. Please. Do it. I know you want to. I know you want to be the Charizard X, because usually it is the... Oh, he's not going to Mega? Aww. Oh, wait, can I tank that? Nope. Nope. So it's a physical Charizard. Didn't Mega low, predicting the... Oh, he saw me use the Dragon Hammer before. So I guess that's the reason why. That kind of sucks. Into the Granbull, it's a physical attacking one, so I should be fine. What does he have that can be really bad against me right now? The Scizor. I'm gonna Thunder Wave and hopefully get his Scizor in that, because that's a terrible Pokemon for me, to be honest, right now. I don't have too much to really take care of the Scizor. It's a Charizard X, it's gonna Mega Evolve. Kinda wish I just attacked it, but I didn't. I predicted a swap out, it didn't go my way, unfortunately. Surprisingly, he didn't swap out though, but oh well. That is fine. Yeah, but it was a Charizard X, so I did make the right play. I outsped him low. How? This thing is... Yeah, this thing can never outspeed the Charizards. Oh no, I have the I have that thing up, but Slave Blitz KO'd him, so I guess it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't have taken any damage if I wasn't being stupid. Into the Scizor. Let's go for that heal, Thunder Wave even. Try and take it down. I get that. If he's gonna go for a Sword Dance, it looks like, most likely. U-turn? Well, I got the Paralyze on the Scizor. That's all that really matters right now. That's actually a really good play that I just made, because Scizor can be really painful. And if it starts like wanting to do whatever it wants by Sword Dancing, probably it has U-turn, so probably Bullet Punch with Roost potentially, I'm assuming. But it can get really bad if he starts wanting to U-turn whenever he wants, and he outspeeds some of my Pokemon. Don't want to deal with it at all. Go for the Play Rough. I'm predicting... Oh, I outspeed him still. Forgot about... Oh, I missed. I forgot the 90% accuracy. That does suck. That does suck. Scald is close to taking me down. Is the Trick Room over yet? Oh, it is. I should have Earthquaked, because he hasn't got any Flying type Pokemon anymore. Okay, into the Tentacruel. I don't really want to get my Granbull KO'd just yet. I could potentially get another Thunder Wave onto his other Pokemon that isn't his Raikou, which I don't remember what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, it's another Pokemon. I don't remember what it is, though. I guess Knockoff. I've already seen his Mega Pokemon, so I believe his Scizor either has Life Orb or Leftovers. Usually the Leftovers, I believe. You don't really need the Life Orb on the Scizor, to be honest. You just need to like get a chance to get a Sword Dance off, and then you can just bullet punch spam everything, and then you can also be kind of tanky. Okay, Raikou is gonna come back out. Can I even live a hit from this? It's probably a bad idea to do this, but sure. Thunderbolt, can I tank it? He critical hit me, so I don't even know if I could have tanked that. Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. Kalen, he is a special attacker, so Audino is on the line, but it's going to be Weavile. Weavile outspeeds the Raikou? I don't remember exactly. Kalen, let's go for the... Beat Up's not going to hit that much now, so Icicle Crash, or Icicle Crash, almost said Icicle Spear. I don't have that, okay. I don't have that. Raikou is down. Raikou. Either way, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Into the Scizor again. Then we go for that quick Icicle Crash again. He's gonna go for a Sword Dance. U-turn. Well, wow, that took me down to one shot. Probably should have predicted that, because I am weak to that. Surprisingly, that just didn't Bullet Punch to stay in, because I mean, it's a Scizor. Why would he not just Bullet Punch twice in a row? Into the Togekiss. That is not a good idea. Oh, he has a Togekiss. I just realized that's the last Pokemon he has. Icicle Crash. Why would you U-turn in that situation? That is a bad idea. For the Flamethrower? Well, I mean, that's kind of good against Steel types, I guess. So, I mean, sure, but that's not a really good idea to swap into that. That's like 3 damage for me right now. Okay, then we're going to the Audino. Where did I go into this? I don't even know, but I did. Dazzling Gleam. Used Roost. Well, yeah, that was a bad idea on my part. Okay, he's going to Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, that does not do anything. Let me go for that Wish really quickly. He's going to go for a Thunder Wave. Am I going to get paralyzed on that or not? Wish. That's fine. Kalen, I actually might really screw this over in a second, but oh well. Into the Metagross, he's probably going to go for an Air Slash or a Moonblast, one or the other, or a Dazzling Gleam. Roost again, I mean, sure, I'll take it. Now let's go for our Mega Meteor Mash, because the Togekiss is fairly tanky. I don't think I can one-hit KO it with a Bullet Punch, clearly. So also I'm going to just go and do this. So yeah, I'm hoping this video I can spark an end soon, because it's been so long. At the first video of the first battle speaking 30 minutes, what the heck? Man, what the heck? He might have Pursuit on this, which actually is quite scary. Actually, no, it has Roost. No, actually no, that was the Togekiss. Well, it's scary, okay? Scizor is a scary Pokemon. Okay, got that Meteor Mash off, that's okay damage, I'll take it. Let's go for the Earthquake for the insured, not gonna miss. He's gonna Bullet Punch for the extra little bit of damage, that's fine. He's gonna get he lost some HP, so it is a Life Orb set. I mean, like I said, it's okay to run it, but I think the leftover set is probably a little bit better to run a tanky set. And then a Meteor Mash for the win. Alright, there we go. Give him the GG, but that is it for today's video. I'll be back in a second to quickly show today's battles for today's video. I'll be back in a second to show you some just little damage rolls on specific Pokemon from the Granbull, and seeing what it can one-hit KO, which isn't many at all. But like I said, it mainly to like try and cripple physical attackers. If they're speedy Pokemon, they're also physical attackers. Great, get a free Thunder Wave off. Just be careful that you don't use it against and predict them. If they're going to swap out into a ground type, try and make predictions and try and swap out into something else. But anyway, we'll leave it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to comment for more. I did the outro. I'll be back in a second. You can tell I'm a little tired, okay? I mean, these bags, I've had worse bags on my eyes, but these are pretty bad. I'm kind of glad I've got good lighting in here because you can't really tell, but I'll be back in a second to show you those damage rolls, so then we'll do the outro after that. Okay then, so what Granbull can kind of counter, so Granbull, when you want to bring it in, obviously Granbull is a rarely used Pokemon, so obviously it's not really meant to go up against like Pokemon in underused and overused, like a Garchomp for example, although I think actually Garchomp, it might be able to one-shot, I'll check that out in a second, but obviously we have on Granbull, it's in the rarely used tier, it can pretty much almost one-hit KO every single fighting type Pokemon in there, except from Hitmontop, Ember, and Gyarados. It also can one-hit KO Sneasel, Tyrantrum after Stealth Rock damage, and nearly all variants of Flygon. Also, like I mentioned, Earthquake Kiss the Fire, Poison, and Steel type Pokemon that resist Play Rough, such as Delphox, Quilava, and Mega Steelix, and gives Granbull nearly perfect neutral coverage with Play Rough. I think the only Pokemon that you actually can't hit is Bronzong due to its Steel typing, so it resists Play Rough, and it has Levitate, so you can't actually hit it with that. Also, we battled the Bronzong in this video, so that was a really good example for it. Heal Bell lets Granbull provide a valuable valuable team support. Also, I forgot another move that people usually run, which is Raw. So Raw is really good if you are running a lot of entry hazards like Stock Spikes, Stealth Rock, Sticker Webs. A lot of people are running Raw rather than Heal Bell right now in Pokemon Brick Bronze, I can see. So that's really good, although you have to keep in mind that if you are Rawing, the Intimidate doesn't apply to them if you didn't just bring in Granbull. So that's another thing. So obviously, that it says that balanced teams, unbalanced teams, Thunder Wave is technically a little bit better, so it can like cripple setup sweepers like Dragon Dance and Pokemon, like for example Charizard X, just easily destroy it. Other than that, also if you're predicting like a swap out into that sweeper, easy Thunder Wave, almost forgot the name of it. Also, Rest Talk is an option on Granbull, but I wouldn't really recommend it. If you don't know what Rest Talk is a using Rest and Sleep Talk. I wouldn't really suggest doing it. It's not really bulky enough to really pull that off, unfortunately. I mean, in 3 turns, Granbull's most likely going to die, because obviously if you rest, you have 3 turns before you wake up. Most likely you're going to get KO'd in those 3 turns when you just got onto full hit points. So that's pretty much like all that Granbull's like really good at. So obviously, like I said, it's more of like a Pokemon that's meant to come in, try and intimidate Pokemon. So for the overuse category, it's going to be very difficult for it to like pull off. But anyway, that is it for just like a quick showdown, or a quick example on what it can take down. But anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'll show you like some damage rolls. Okay then, for the first Pokemon that I'm going to show damage rolls for is going to be the overused Garchomp. Obviously, usually it runs Sword Dance, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and then either Fire Fang or Iron Head. I think right now most people in Pokemon Brick Bronze are running the Iron Head, so obviously you have to make sure to watch out for that, since obviously that's a Steel type move against a Granbull. That's also a Fairy. It's going to hit it very hard, so just watch out for that. Although, as you can see on this little damage roll, this is without the Intimidate drop, by the way. Iron Head has a 55% chance to 3-hit KO a Granbull with Iron Heads after Leftovers recovery. If Leftovers gets knocked off, it's going to be a guaranteed 3-hit KO, so be wary of that. But obviously, I wouldn't exactly suggest swapping out a Granbull into the Garchomp. I guess you could technically if you want the Intimidate, but if you're predicting them going for a Sword Dance, I wouldn't really recommend the Granbull. I'd suggest trying to swap into something that's faster than the Garchomp to try and one-hit kill like an Ice-type Pokemon. So make sure to keep that in mind. Also, it is running the Life Orb on this Garchomp, which means it's doing a little bit more damage, so obviously with the Focus Sash variants, it's going to take them a little bit longer to KO you, but obviously if they're not set up, and it's a 1v1 on the Granbull, you can win the matchup, which is actually pretty funny because Garchomp also is one of the strongest dragon types in the metagame, which is really great that Granbull can actually take it down. So also Garchomp's very common, so yeah, so Play Rough can just 2-hit KO a Garchomp, so it's really good. Obviously, fortunately can't Thunder Wave it since it is a ground type, but that's great. Now if the Garchomp has been intimidated, for example, if you predict them Dragon Claw in and you come out with your Granbull to give them a -1 physical attack, that's like the only option I can give you. Or if you know it's a Fire Fang set and it doesn't actually have Iron Heads, then sure, you can swap into it whenever you really want to, but just be careful about Earthquake, obviously, because that's going to be its second best move. But on a -1 Garchomp, after it's been intimidated, Iron Head will be a 4-hit KO, or actually it'll have a 13% chance to 4-hit KO after Leftovers recovery. So usually a -1 Garchomp will be able to just 4-hit KO you if it's been intimidated. It has a slight chance. Now Earthquake has a possible 5-hit KO, so that means obviously after the Leftovers recovery it could be a 6-hit KO, and then the Fire Fang is possibly the worst move ever on the Showdown, so also doing 10 to 12%, whereas Iron Head is doing 26 to 31%, and the Earthquake is doing 24.5 to 28%. Now if the Garchomp Sword Dances, for example, and gets +2, Iron Head will be a guaranteed 2-hit KO, so I guess technically, if you predict them Sword Dancing the first turn and you haven't got Granbull in, so if they Sword Dance, they're going to be a +2 attack, and then if also when you bring in your Granbull, you're going to go down to +1, since Intimidate will take that down. The Garchomp will still have a 95% chance to 2-hit KO you with Iron Heads. Although, if you know it's not a Iron Head set and it's the Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Fire Fang set, you can freely swap in. There'll be a 39% chance to 2-hit KO after the Leftovers recovery, so obviously it's in your odds, but just be careful in case, like, if they get a critical hit, you're done for, but just be careful about that. But also, Play Rough will be a 2-hit KO still, so I wouldn't really suggest swapping into a Garchomp that's about to Sword Dance if you can predict it, so I definitely just would swap out. But obviously, if you really want to, if you predict them Sword Dancing, I could just suggest switching to the Granbull, let them Sword Dance. Also, they're gonna go for an Iron Head most likely, or an Earthquake. So obviously, you can swap out into another Pokemon with Intimidate, or another Pokemon like scammer if they don't have the Fire Fang, so just be careful about what you swap into. That's the main thing for Garchomp. Also, you're not really going to see a Granbull that's in the rarely used category go up against a lot of overused Pokemon actually win, so you gotta be careful about them usually. But that's it for Garchomp, so I'll be back in a second for the next Pokemon. Okay, and for the next Pokemon that we have that we're going to be taking a look at is the Mega Steelix, also one of the tankier Pokemon in the game. Also, Mega Steelix is a underused tank, but I wanted to bring it up because I thought if people are really having a bad time, then obviously Steelix is a pretty good type, obviously, and plus I think it's pretty good against the Mega Manectric, since obviously that's really used a lot with Granbull. But if a Granbull's up against a Mega Steelix, obviously the Steelix will win. Play Rough will do 6 to 8% damage, whereas the Earthquake will do 20 to 24% damage, so obviously that's not going to do a whole lot. So obviously that is going to be a guaranteed 5 hit KO from the Granbull onto the Steelix, whereas the Steelix can has a 25.8% chance to 2 hit KO after leftovers, although that's without the Intimidate. If I add the Intimidate and give it a -1, it'll be a pretty much like a guaranteed 4 hit KO, but it will have a 85% chance to 3 hit KO after leftovers. So Mega Steelix is a pretty good counter to the Granbull. Obviously that's probably one of the few physical attackers that can actually take it down fairly easy. Other than that, we have let me take a look at this. Bronzong, also we've gone over Bronzong, so that's like a really annoying Pokemon. Okay, so for Bronzong, for example, like as mentioned, usually it runs Gyro Ball. Also because it's a bad speed, it will get the best out of the Gyro Ball. Although the person that we battled didn't have Gyro Ball, they had Earthquake, they didn't have Stealth Rocks either. I believe they had Toxic, Rests. So this is the rarely used set, which is the special tanky one. I don't think there is a Nullo rarely used one. There's a Sword Dancing set, which I'm not sure if that's... Actually, no. I looked at a different Pokemon, Bronzong. I mean, there's the underused Showdown usage, an overused defensive pivot, and an Uber special defensive. So there's a freaking Uber Bronzong. That's a little weird. But also, the Bronzong that we fought had Trick Room, Rests, Earthquake, and Toxic, I believe. This is the preferred set, although I don't think it gets Stealth Rocks right now because I think it's a move shooter move. But obviously, against a Bronzong, we can't really touch it with Earthquake, obviously. So our best bet is to use Play Rough. So obviously, in this situation, we can Toxic. We can get a Stealth Rocks up since Granbull can't get rid of Stealth Rocks, or they can get rid of its own Toxic, so be careful of that. But obviously, if you Toxic it, Gyro Ball isn't going to do a lot. Obviously, Gyro Ball hits harder the slower the the slower you are compared to the opposing Pokemon. So that's why Gyro Ball does not do a lot, because both Pokemon are very slow. Obviously, Bronzong being at 33 speeds or base speeds, and the Granbull being on 45 base speed. So Gyro Ball will be a possible 8 hit KO after the leftovers recovery, whereas Play Rough is going to be a possible 9 hit KO after recovery. So technically, it's not exactly the best option. So wouldn't exactly suggest the Granbull staying in against a Bronzong. Also, you can't Earthquake, he has Levitate. Play Rough is going to be resisted. But if you get a -1 attack onto the Bronzong, you can win the matchup since Gyro Ball will do less damage than your Play Rough now. But if you do get Toxic, you're going to have to waste time trying to use a Heal Bell, which means obviously the Gyro Ball is just going to hit more times. So technically, it's not really going to be that great. So yeah, I wouldn't really suggest staying in against a Bronzong. The only reason why we were able to beat it was because it was running a different set. So that is it for Bronzong. Okay, on for the next Pokemon we have Delphox. Also, Delphox is a rarely used offensive Calm Minder. Also with the moveset, usually Calm Mind, Psychic, Fire Blast, and Grass Knot. It can run Dazzling Gleam, so I'll just put Dazzling Gleam on it just to see the damage output, but it's going to be very little, since obviously it's going to get resisted. Actually, it does more than Grass Knot, so that's a plus side. But obviously, Delphox is a pretty quick Pokemon, and it has pretty good special attack, 114 base special attack, and 104 base speed, so it can actually outspeed Garchomp. that makes me kind of want to use a Delphox for a little bit while, to be honest. Also, Delphox is a fire psychic type, just gotta keep that in mind. However, obviously Granbull can 2-hit KO the Delphox with the Earthquake. Obviously the Intimidate doesn't matter since Delphox is a special attacker, so obviously if I just give it to it, it doesn't really change anything since it is a special attacker. So Earthquake can 2-hit KO the Delphox, although obviously you're not going to see people do that, because I mean, why would you do that into a Delphox? But Delphox has a guaranteed 2-hit KO chance even after the leftovers, so you got to keep that in mind, that Delphox is one of the I wasn't gonna say a few of the special attackers. No, this is like just an example where like special attackers will destroy Granbull. Unfortunately, even with the Dazzling Gleam and Grass Knot that are neutral, are still gonna do around 40 to 48 for the Dazzling Gleam, 30 to 36% for the Grass Knot. So obviously against the Delphox you do not want to stay in. Fire Blast is just a neutral hit, but because it is a stab, it's going to be able to do 83.8% to 99.2%, so it is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Obviously the Delphox will outspeed your Granbull, and this is running a Life Orb set. If now, so you aren't running a Life Orb on the Delphox, for example, then they'll still have a guaranteed 2-hit KO with Fire Blast doing 64 to 76% damage, and the Psychic will also be doing 53.2 to 62.6. Now, if you are using a Delphox against a Granbull, I wouldn't exactly suggest using the Fire Blast, because obviously you still have the 2-hit guaranteed with the Psychic. So I'd definitely suggest using the Psychic over the Fire Blast, since Fire Blast has a good chance to miss, so that's the only thing. But other than that, I wanted to use this as an example, but for special attackers, most of them are going to destroy Granbull because of its really bad special defense. I mean, it has 98 hit points, which is good, 75 defense, okay I guess, and 60 on the physical, or no, 60 on the special defense that isn't even EV invested. It's really, really bad, so that's why you don't really want to stay in against any special attackers at all, which also in these few battles I did in this video, I tried to avoid every single special attacker that I could, unless I knew it's going to be like a neutral hit, and I know since I'm on full hit points, I can like live one hit at the very least. All in that though, we have like a Meloetta, for example, which actually I don't know how much damage that would do. Let me just quickly look it up. So the rarely used offensive Calm Minding, I'm gonna assume. Psychic again will 2-hit KO from a Meloetta. We have things like Exploud, Mega Camerupt. So Mega Camerupt is like a really bad Pokemon, I guess, for the Granbull, even though it does have the Earthquake. But yeah, Earthquake will do 49 to 50% damage on the Camerupt. Oh wait, no, this is normal Camerupt. I need Mega Camerupt. So put this on. So from a Mega Camerupt, a Fire Blast will be a 1-hit KO on the Granbull, and the Earth Power will be a 85 to 101% chance to KO. So also wouldn't exactly suggest staying in against any of those. Other than that, if you just want to watch out for like bulky water type Pokemon and ghost type Pokemon, for example, Granbull's attack drop doesn't really do too much to Pokemon that can Scald or just Will-O-Wisp you. For example, Alola, Quillfish, Jellicent, Scofferigus, also about one of those as well. It didn't really go well, which is why I kept having to swap out. And Gorgeist XL, which I think is extra large. So wouldn't exactly suggest that. I mean, Heal Bell can cure itself of the Will-O-Wisp, although like I've been doing, but it's not exactly the best setup. Fletchlinder, or I guess also Talonflame, since obviously Talonflame isn't a rarely used Pokemon, so it says Fletchlinder. Fletchlinder can get 1-hit KO'd by a Granbull with Play Rough, even with Stealth Rock's damage. Low Earthquake on a predicted Roost has a chance to 0-hit KO it, whereas Fletchlinder is also capable of burning Granbull with a Will-O-Wisp. So obviously Fletchlinder or Talonflame is a really, really good Pokemon for that. Other than that, Braviary is a really good Pokemon to use, since obviously as Defiance will give the attack boost from the Intimidate. So if a Pokemon has Defiance and you're trying to decrease your attack, that's going to get an increase, so obviously wouldn't exactly suggest that. But other than that, I think that is pretty much all I wanted to say. Also, don't stand against special attackers. If they're a physical attacker, make sure they're just not doing any super effective move, unless you know that you can tank them. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.